morning
It's a
again,
different one.
ladies and gentlemen. We have again with us the Director of Anti-Cybercrime Group. No need to introduce to you. I'll give you the floor to him. Senior Superintendent Elizar.
Good morning to everyone. I'm Police Senior Superintendent Guillermo Lorenzo Eliazar, the Director of PNP Anti-Cybercrime Group. So 2 days ago, I was here to report to you our operation, which resulted in the busting of cyber sex syndicate in Manila, which employs gay Filipinos as a model in their sexual activities and acts being shown in the webcam. Now, the other day, yesterday early morning, we conducted another follow-up operation, this time in Nueva Ecija, Cabanatuan City, which resulted in the arrest of 27 suspects also involved in cyber sex operation. So later I will explain to you the similarity and the difference between the two operations. So we have prepared a simple briefing and presentation of this particular operation. So it started with the, next slide please, with the surveillance of informant, which resulted in positive verification of extortion activities in the subject area. So based on that, actually, it is located as shown in Capitan Pepe subdivision in Barangay San Jose Sur, Cabanatuan City. So we planned for the operation. Just let me show to you the modus operandi. Next slide, please. Of this particular group, the cyber sex group. The modus of this cyber sex business is to provide chat operators who have been trained for simulated sex videos. They are looking for possible victims on various dating sites, social media sites, blog sites, and porn sites that can easily be accessed through the internet. So ang mga involved dito actually are the chat sales agents. These sales agents will be posting pictures of a local and foreign women. They pretend to be women and assume its identity and location here in the Philippines or United States and other countries in the world with horny profiles in different social networking sites such as Facebook and others. So, in order to communicate with their prospective foreign clients and entice to sign up to the given adult pornographic website, these chat sales agents are either male, female, gay, or lesbian who will receive earnings through commission basis. So how about our clients? The prospective clients are those foreigners who are using credit cards to sign up at the adult pornographic sites. During registration process, certain amount will be deducted ranging from $100 to $300 from the client credit card for the initial 1-month subscription, and additional charges will be billed to the client while he is viewing online pornographic pictures and videos. Once the credit cards are used by the victims to register or view online pornographic sites, the adult website portal provides a link to where the money will be forwarded after the sales process. In this case, online money payments are linked to different international banks, wherein the operator or the maintainer, Mr. Florendo Holgado, registered their account number when they subscribe to the portal gateway. So, so in March 1, it's early in the morning, based on the we applied actually a few days before that. We applied for the search warrant for this particular operation. So this is the maintainer, Mr. Florendo Holgado. Next slide. Pre-operation. Next slide. So, well, the usual SOPs that we have done, the conduct of briefing to the personnel involved prior to the police operation, as well as the coordination with the local officials before we enter the premises. For the actual operation, Next slide, please. So these are actual recovered accounts of the suspects showing the pre-recorded video and photo, and the other one are the chat script in Notepad and other similar face of photo section. For example, I'm the chat operator. So with me are the different photos of particular women. So, kasi di ba doon sa website makita ka may different presented ng mga babae. So pag nag-click ka na doon, yun ang gusto mo ngayon. So meron kang collection of nude photos niya, and then pati yung pre-recorded videos. And meron din silang notepad doon na andun yung mga prepared ng mga sagot doon sa mga questions nila, all in English because they are foreigners. So they're pretending to be the lady in there, the women in there, and they portray as if they're actually the one doing the posing and everything. So this is actually these are the actual chats caught during the operation. We have seized 30 computers. All are open during the time. So na-preserve natin yon, yung volatile data available na nakita natin. That's why we have conducted forensics on-site, which lasted for 6 hours to be able to capture the volatile data, yung available data habang naka-open siya. And these are some of the information, screenshot that we've got during the operation. So this resulted, next slide, in the arrest of 7 female and 20 male persons. Actually, one of the arrested suspect was already arrested in the 2013 operation. So, wala ata din sa presentation, but in the video na andun siya. The case filed during the time was Republic Act 84, which is the Access Device Regulation Act, because of the possession of the credit cards or other illegal devices in relation with ICT. So, next slide, please. The seized piece of evidence are as follows: 31 cell phones, 30 computer sets. These are other peripherals and other accessories of the computer system: 3 printers, 2 telephone sets, 1 router. Next slide. Their items duplicated with evidentiary value to be used as appropriate filing of the case before DOJ. The BIR registration of the maintainer. Kasi registration is legitimate business, but then actually they're involved in cyber sex operation. Next slide. So the different identification or documents showing that the respondent of the search warrant, which is Mr. Delgado, is actually the operator and maintainer of that particular establishment, which is actually a cyber sex chat operation. Then, next please. So actually, we have constant coordination with the Interpol regarding this problem about cyber sex in relation to sextortion. That is why in every time that we conduct the operation, the information that we obtain are being given to them. The same manner, if there are some complainants or complaints that they have received regarding sextortion, in which the perpetrators are found to be here in the Philippines, we are given data for us to be able to conduct verification and appropriate police actions. Next slide. So in this particular case, we have we are filing right now. The arrested 27 suspects are right now in DOJ for referral of cases in violation of Section 4C 1, which is cyber sex of RA 10175, and and Article 201 of the RPC, which is obscene publication and exhibition. As defined in the law, cyber sex is willful engagement, maintenance, operation, or control, whether directly or indirectly, of any lascivious exhibition of sexual organs or sexual activity with the aid or use of a computer system for favor or consideration. So I just want to compare it with the operation over the weekend and this one. During the time, they are both cyber sex, but the first one, it is the direct engagement of lascivious exhibition of sexual organs or acts. In this particular case, it is indirect engagement, because in the first operation that we have arrested several gay Filipinos posing as women. They are the actual models facing the webcam. In this particular case, these are the chat operators, which are pretending to be women with the profile of Caucasian women, different posts and video recording, on which the client believe that they're actually chatting with them. So, nakakita nga kami ng mga mga ebidensya na, well, makikita din doon yung mga ginagamit ng mga prepared nilang mga chats, mga English dapat, di ba? So, syempre, copy tapos paste, meron silang notepad. And then, pati yung nakalagay doon na kailangan dapat painitin mo ang client mo regarding that. So, if you can see the arrested suspects, of course, there are no minors in there, pero parang ordinary lang na mga, kasi yes, makasama natin na call center na may lalaki, may babae, so iba't ibang personality na dito kasi they applied for it and they are trained. So tine-train sila kung ano dapat gagawin and they are earning for commission basis. So yun ang difference nun. But this could lead, actually, we are suspecting that it leads to sextortion, na which is a prevalent crime being committed, and actually the victims here are mostly foreigners, but meron din sa atin. So let me just show you the modus operandi of sextortion. So actually, sextortion refers to a very specific kind of cyber-enabled crime modus operandi in which the victims are lured to perform sexual acts in nudity in front of their web camera. Unknown to the unsuspecting victims, their lewd acts are video recorded by the criminals, who then use it to extort the victims and threaten them if they do not comply with their demand. Their footages will be sent to the victims' friends or family. So it could be financially driven, or it could be content driven. For financial driven, so bali hihingi sila ng pera, di ba? And continuing na hihingi sila. For content driven, nor ibang content driven, pero usually ang victims dito are minors and the perpetrators are pedophiles. So itong mga minors na itong pedophiles ngayon, parang they keep on asking or requesting for nude photos of the victims. Yun yung, pero kaunti lang yung ganon, yung content driven. More, ang marami sa ating cases are financial driven cases. So, next slide please. So yung ating na-bust na syndicate, ito yung preparatory for sextortion, ganun yung gagawin nila, di ba? Nag-engage sila in chatting, and then pag naging eventually, ang gagawin is that unknown from the clients, nire-record na ngayon yung kanilang footages, video, compromising images. Next slide. Yeah, so after gaining control over the chat, they will lure this victim to engage in cyber sex. That's just like what they were shown. And they will continue. They will eventually, the video chat will be discontinued by the criminal and start the demand of money and threat or blackmail to the victim. Let me just say na before I was assigned with the forerunner of AKG, Pacer. So yung kidnapping modus kasi, kidnap or ransom, may similarities kasi sila sa ganyan, lalo yung mga grupo na ganito. So meron silang grupo na abductors, di ba? So dito sa atin ngayon, yung parang kinukuha sila abductors dito, these are the chat operators. So they work in commission na kukuha ng mga mabibefriend nila and then iluluro ngayon na magpakita ng mga lewd photos, and then once na they have recorded enough of these materials, tapos na yung trabaho nila, ipapasa nila ngayon dun sa magba-blackmail. So in the case of kidnapping, ito na ngayon yung mga negotiator, di ba? Yung mga kidnapper na negotiator. So ibang grupo naman yon na mag-blackmail ngayon dun sa client natin continuously until such time na magbibigay sila ng pera. So ipapasa ngayon dun sa sa atin naman is the pay of ransom taker dun sa kidnapping. Dito naman, so siya magdi-deliver ka to Western Union nung mga perang pinapadala nila. So yung mga chat operator after na makakuha, if they have the enough materials and they have passed this to the ones who will blackmail the clients, tapos na yung trabaho nila, balik na ulit sila dun sa kanyang pag-chat ngayon kasi yun ang kanilang trabaho. Yung blackmailer naman, it's another thing. And then pagdating ngayon sa payment, sa payoff, so it's another group who will be getting this payment. The problem is that may fake IDs yung mga kumukuha. Siyempre nakikita rin natin kasi kung saan nila pinapadala, but then nagkakaroon tayo ng counting, well, it needs to have a combination of technical and judicial investigation on this. But in coordination with the other agencies, particularly the Interpol, we are really tracking down suspects of and personalities engaged in sextortion. Para napagkwentuhan namin kanina na actually I was not yet here in ACG, but I think that was 2013 that a teenager from the United Kingdom was victimized by this particular sextortion. So what happened was that he was blackmailed, so embarrassed, and eventually committed suicide. So it was found out that the perpetrators came from the Philippines. So it started with a big operation that time, which is we call it strike back operation. And during that time, ACG was able to arrest 58 persons with a lot of computers. And they have found out that based on the forensic examination of the computers, they found out na merong link sila dun sa particular case na yun. So what we're trying to say sa ating mga kasamahan in the public is that we should be aware of what we're doing in the computer. We cannot just add friend and chat with people whom you don't know. So we must be very careful, and the public, particularly even the teenager, must be aware of this. So that's all for my presentation. We will show you the brief video footage that we have recorded. Pero wala ito nung kagaya nung last time na na meron mga...
Ako sir, yung manawalan ko. Sir, yan ang shifting ko.
Kaya nga kasi hindi namin, pinagbawalan kami. Hindi naman. Hindi.
Nakakasigaw ako dyan, sir.
Hindi, wala ito. Yung last time mga...
Adult ba yan?
Or general audience.
For general audience na to. Actually, these are just the footage before, during, and after the operation. Yes.
For the mic.
Yes. So, these are actually the video footages before and during the operations. So, magkasunod, nga ito mabilisan din because we're able to have to get the approval of our application for search warrant only on Monday afternoon after the presentation of the first group to the media. So immediately that time we conduct the operation.
So sir, pagpasok, ano po nangyari?
Ayan, nakikita natin doon na nagulat sila doon. Parang call center na very surreptitious yung pagkapasok in such a way na talagang lahat ng computer ay naiwanan nila na bukas and operational.
So, dun yung nabasa?
Yes. Even though, yung kasi kahit na-off na yun, there are so many data that could be obtained from there. And it is these computers, 30 computers, are now in our office for forensic examination.
Yun talaga sa main operation nila.
Yes. Pero siyempre din parang call center.
Lang yung pinaka parang
Yes.
online na lang.
Actually, with me is Senior Inspector Reyes. He is our chief investigator. And for the two operations, yes. Pwede i-post ba yun?
Puro nyo na
Ang mga top seller. So ito ngayon yung nakakuha ng maraming clients. So nakapost ba siya? Yan. Weekly top seller. Para din sir sa
Nasa si Jerry Banez.
So ito yung mga top seller for the week. Kasi paramihan din sila eh. Okay?
Ang top seller. Yan yung mga chat operators, sir.
So I'm not saying na right now they are involved in sextortion, but we are looking into it kasi may mga indication.
Pero sir, yung basis ng raid is, meron ang indication na, kasi pagka-indication pa lang eh.
Yes, ito actually, cybersex is, they're really involved in cybersex operation. That is the engagement and maintenance of that particular establishment.
Yung raid doon sa mga badi, para nakita natin sa site, ito po, paano kayo nag-push through with the operation? Meron ding test?
Yes, meron din. And then we have informant din we have also informant na sa actual operation sa actual employment doon, meron kaming ginamit na informante. Pero nag-engage din tayo sa online engagement with them. Yes.
Paano sir, what do you mean by an online engagement? Ano pong ginagawa?
Well, parang you're parang sa drugs, di ba? Pusher buyer. So sa atin din is ganoon din, as if you're a client. Oo.
So nagbayad din kayo initially?
Meron tayo din ginamit na ganoon. Yes. So just like dun sa first operation namin, so ganoon din ang ginawa. Kaya nga nakakuha tayo ng kanilang mga images.
And ang bayad dun sa isang ganong exchange, magkano?
Ang ano kasi dun sa dito kasi it trades from $100 to $300 on the but we have dito kasi in this particular case we employ also other intelligence intelligence activity to be able to really ensure that cybercrime cybersex activity is being conducted in the area. So, ituloy natin yung isang slide which is actually ano ba yung nakalagay dyan? Si-post natin. Ito mga sample, ito ng mga chat nila, screenshots. So, ito yung yung kanilang mga chains of messages and eventually for them to be, to accept the invitation for them to be able to register and pay correspondingly. So kanina, nalampasan natin yung kanina doon, it is a particular suspect na he was arrested last 2013 and this particular operation, kasama pa rin siya. So, which means that yung case kasi pinal sa kanya yun, nakapag-bail, so ito kasama na naman siya. Sa Nueva Ecija din yung operation. So ito, kanina lang ito umaga, around before 9 o'clock, dinala natin sila si OJ for inquest proceedings.
So, may yung mga suspect, mga chat operators?
Walang, hindi pag tinanong mo, yes. Well, definitely alam nila kasi they are trained for that. They are trained. But of course, we respect their rights na ayaw naman nila magpa-interview, so hindi mo natin sila pinipili. No, he was not around during the conduct of the operation. So he is included in the filing of the cases against the group. So it's 27 plus Hulgado.
And the other
Yes,
cooperators.
yes. Well, yung sa kanya siya lang, siya yung ano eh. Plus 3, plus 3. Yes.
Sir, yan po ba ay sino man nasa cubicle na yun? Sila yung performer? O may files na lang sila?
May files na sila. So ito yung indirect engagement in this lascivious exhibition of sexual organs and sexual activity. So ito yung kaibahan ng first operation natin na yung mga we arrested the actual models which are posing in front of the web camera. In here, they are pretending that they are the ones in the camera. Where in fact, may mga file na sila profile nung babae na pinisil niyan. For example, yun yung gusto niya, nakita niya doon. So meron siyang files na lang iba't ibang mga posts kasi meron ganong ano eh, meron ganong program na may mga available siya.
Sir, extortion activity din ba to in the sense na syempre yung ka-engage nila pwede rin magpakita, di ba, ng kanilang private parts o yung parang ano nila. So, pwede ba nila ma-extort yun na ilalabas namin to sa social media?
That's what we are suspecting of. Bali ito yung further investigate natin. Kasi right now, the case that we have filed is cyber sex. Yun nga, yung pagpapakita ng mga sexual activity and sex organs. Pero dun sa, it could lead to sextortion. Kasi dun siya nagsisimula eh, di ba? Ilulure yung victim na mag-post din siya ng naked pictures niya or video, and then yun ang gagamitin ngayon to blackmail him. So, that it is a prelude to sextortion activities. So just like what we have said, yung mga grupo na involved in sextortion, ganito yun. So, ito lang yung start lang. And then after that, doon na sa blackmailing and eventual payoff. So that's what we are trying to dig in this particular case.
Wala namang minor during the rape?
Yeah, no. The 27 arrested suspects are all of the legal age.
Sir, balikan lang natin yung isang suspect na na-arrest niyo before. Ano pong participation niya and how can you say na veterano na ba siya? Ano ba yung ginagawa niya talaga doon? Makaasa pa siyang aking bilhin in the chat world or whatever?
Well, actually, it is just one of the chat operators. One of the chat operators who are pretending to be a lady, yeah, using those profile. So, ganun pa rin, yun pa rin yung trabaho niya. Pero last time kasi, I was not really, hindi pa ako naandito noon, pero ang kanyang, the same case, the case that was filed, I think is about the possession of the access devices. So, ito ngayon, this time is cyber sex siya. So, yun yung trabaho pa rin niya. Just like the rest of the suspects, they are all online chatters. Kaya nga yung setup na nakita natin doon, it's just like a call center with the operators in there, but kanya-kanya silang, yung trabaho nila is, ang kausap nga nila is client on the web.
Sir, gaano pa lang yung kasi TLS marketing niya?
Yung sa amin kasi, the information that we've got is that they are employing 40 chat operators, online sales marketing agents, something like that. Meron siyang 3 shifts kaya 24 hours siya. But during that operation, ang naandun lang are 27 operators. And the maintainer was not there, considering that it's already 12:30 in the morning of yesterday, Tuesday.
Tapos sir, ano po yung nakasulat dun sa mga papeles nila? Bilang ano silang company dapat?
TLS company engaged in parang marketing, something like marketing. But of course, not, well, syempre, this one is, ito is a den, bali naging den siya na nga, operating on illegal activity. Pero meron siyang legal personality for a legal business. So, engaged in marketing also, just like a call center.
Okay.
So,
Thank you.
thank you very much to all of you.
Suki namin.
Sir, magkano yung binabayad dun sa mga nag-ooperate? Kasi binabayad ng mga foreigner, di ba? Malaki.
Commission basis, 20%, ano bang ano? Hindi, I'm not really aware of the...
Baka mas malaki kita doon sa mga pizza.
Magtatayo po kami.
Do we have the...
Kaya mo
Ah,
kayo na.
walang idea. It's the work on commission basis, yes.
Ito po yung website ng PNP. Nakala mo over the weekend, UST.
Yung, ha?
Google.
Dahil mo pinagreklamo.
We'll check on this.
Sir, magkano?
I don't have the figure, but accordingly, yung pag-register kasi and have subscription parang $100 eh. But we are not really...
Parang membership pa lang yun.
Oo. Yeah.
Hindi ko kunwari yun nga, magtatrabaho.
Yung trabaho yung ano, they work on commission basis.
Kasi sir, nakaulit na siya eh. Ilang beses siya nang ginagawa eh. Kung hindi
Oo.
malaki yun,
Oo, definitely.
yan.
Yes, so kasi kung sa commission nga, kung malaki yung pasok ng pera, kasi yung mga client naman natin are foreigners, di ba? So as we can see from the chats doon, talagang English lahat. So really, walang Tagalog eh. So lahat foreigners yung dito. Yes, malaking kita. And then based on the commission, well siguro sa hirap na rin ng buhay, wala makuha ng trabaho. So ito yung pinupuntahan.
So yung nahuli, yun yung pinag-usapan natin ito. Ano yung participation na dati? Tapos ano siya ngayon, baka-operator?
No. It's just a chat operator, one of the operators also.
Veterano lang.
Veterano lang. So, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. Yeah.
Kasi pinakita ninyo, edited na.
Oo nga.
Immediate na.
Yun din yun. Actually, yun naman yung yeah, that's based on our...
Pero sir, busy pa siya.
Sinners muna tayo, sir. So, binigyan niyo yung contact niya.
0918-933-9835. Below
Others. So that we can also accommodate others.
Only for 5%.
Good morning. This is with regard to the shooting incident that happened in Zamboanga last night at around 8:30 in the evening, March 1, 2016. An identified suspect armed with a caliber .45 pistol shot Dr. Aid Al-Karni and Sheikh Turki Asai, both attaché of the Saudi Embassy at the compound of Western Mindanao State University, Baliwasan, Zamboanga City. Initial investigation disclosed that Dr. Al-Karni is an international lecturer and renowned author of inspirational and motivational books worldwide, who just finished his lecture at Western Mindanao State University Gymnasium. While aboard their service vehicle, together with Sheikh Turki Asai, a religious attaché of Royal Embassy of Saudi Arabia, were shot by an unidentified suspect. The security escort, who were from PSPG, were able to shoot the gunman that resulted in his death, while two other suspects were arrested. Names: Mohir Amilasan Abubakar and Junaidi Kadiri Saleh by the responding policemen of Police Station 11 Central Reaction Unit. The victims were brought to the hospital for medical treatment and later transferred to Zamboanga Hospital for further medical treatment and both declared out of danger. The SOCO processed the crime scene and recovered one caliber .45 pistol with magazine and ammunition, 3 empty shells of caliber .45, 4 empty shells of caliber 9mm, shoulder bag containing 2 shirts, motorcycle equipment, 1 motorcycle key, and 1 Honda 100 motorcycle. Zamboanga Police Station is currently investigating the incident. So far, that is the latest that we have. Lindo.
Anong grupo? Sir.
Question? Question? So far sa ngayon, piniimbestigahan pa to. Kasama rito sa pag-iimbestiga yung profile ng mga suspect. May nahuli naman na dalawa. So, ngayon kinukuha ang profile ng dalawa ng ating mga investigator. Yes, yung dalawang victim is declared out of danger.
Prior to the arrival po ng dalawang international visitors, meron po ba na po adverse intelligence reports ng Philippine National Police tungkol sa kanya?
With regard dun sa dalawa is wala tang information, but for the past days, nasa media na rin yun, nasa news na rin, na merong threat sa airline ng Saudi Airlines. And as an action to that, nagkaroon ng coordination ang Saudi Embassy and with the Aviation Security Group, no less than the Director, Chief Superintendent Francisco Balagtas. Binigyan sila ng, during the flight ng Saudiya, ng airlines, is meron isang police na nakatalaga doon. At the same time, kung may flight din sila, may mga tropa ng police na magpapatrolya doon sa, ang tawag doon, yung carousel, yung mga baggages. Yun yung mga action na ginawa natin sa tulong base doon sa initial report na merong ng threat sa kanila. Nag-request din sila ng additional na mga personnel na augmentation sa embassy and it's ready with the Directorate for Intelligence and Directorate for Operations. So ito yung mga initials. But again, with regard to the two, wala tayong information as regard doon sa kanila.
Paano po kinoconsider ngayon ng Philippine National Police ang incidenting ito, considering na international visitors, tapos meron palang gano'n na tungkol doon sa Saudi Airlines?
Wala pa tayong, kumbaga, direct connection as between the two incidents. Though, yung mga coordination sa atin, binigyan naman natin ng initial action. Base na rin sa request nila, gaya nung naglagay tayo ng mga initial na police doon sa airlines. Initially, lalong-lalo na specific sa flight nila. Dito naman sa nangyari doon sa dalawang Saudi nationals, tuloy-tuloy yung ating pag-iimbestiga dahil titingnan nga natin yung profiles ng mga assailants dito. So far sa ngayon, wala pa tayong informasyon as to whether may mga connection dito tungkol doon sa mga tanggap natin mga informasyon.
Bakit po general na PSPG bibigay sa kanila? So, reflection ngayon, pero pagbabago, deviation so far?
Ang unit na nagbibigay ng protection sa mga diplomatic personnel is PSPG. Mandate nila yon. Meron tayong tinatawag na Task Force Diplomatic South. Tao yun ng PSPG unless of course there is a augmentation from the Armed Forces of the Philippines and also yung local. But the mandate of PSPG is to secure kasama yung mga iba pa mga VIPs at the same time yung mga nasa diplomatic corps.
Magka-heightened po ba?
So far, wala pa namang declaration ng national headquarters. Again, as to the declaration of any alert status ng bawat area is it depends on the commanders on the ground, the regional director, if it is necessary for them to upgrade the alert level. Depende yun sa kanila. But so far, we'll check with the regional director of Region 9 with regard to the national headquarters. Kami naman naka-heightened alert. NCRPO, I think, nag-declare sila ng full alert up to the elections. Depends on the regional director if it is necessary.
Sabi po yung nasa Maynila na, kumusta po yung security?
With
Yung dalawa pong victim.
victim. Wala pa akong latest information doon sa dalawa. Kung nasan sila, but yung report last night was that out of danger na sila. Okay? Thank you.
Sir, yung
Ma'am.
Gago po, retire na siya.
Yes, actually, ang will be today is the retirement. March 3 is his birthday, but he waived the retirement honors. It is really, kumbaga, binibigay yun sa bawat sa amin, sa bawat isa, because that is, kumbaga, deserve yun ng bawat officer na magre-retire, especially if you are holding key position and you're with the star rank. Actually, meron pa yun sa academy, bibigyan ka ng retirement honors doon, dito sa amin. The honors given or deserved by a particular officer. But personally, wait it, kasi sa kanya naman yun eh. So, Accordingly, sabi ng ating Secretary to the Directorial Staff, Police Chief Superintendent Elmer Bertejar, is winave ni Deputy Director General Marcelo Garbo yung honors na ibibigay sa kanya.
Bakit kaya reason ba kaya yung loob niya? Wala na.
I think I cannot speak in his behalf with regard to his personal decision.
Pero sa napaka-unusual kasi he's holding the second highest position in the PNP. Meron nga mga senior suplang na since malapit sa office chief, nakakakuha ng gano'n.
Well, again, Cecil, I cannot speak on the personal decision of Director General Garbo, but the PNP is ready. Should he decide to be awarded with such honors, because he deserved that.
Sir, hindi ba siya nag-avail ng early retirement? Kasi parang club racing na hindi siya kasama. Bago pa
Actually, bumisita siya sa mga iba-ibang lugar at nagbigay siya ng mga awards. Maybe that could be the reason why sometimes he's not present doon sa pag-racing. Pumunta siya sa ibang lugar, marami siyang binigyan ng mga awards during his stint as the Deputy Chief for Administration. And again, that is a personal decision, and as such, we cannot do anything about it, considering that he decided not to be afforded with such honors. But again, he deserves such honor. The Philippine National Police is ready to give it to him. But considering that he waived it based on his personal choice, then wala kaming bibigay.
Sir, bakante na yung DCDA. Anong process? Automatic?
Again, kung titingnan natin yung succession namin, from the number 2, syempre akin ang number 3. Kung yun ang titingnan natin, kumbaga, the normal process ng succession. The command group, the number 3 is Police Deputy Director General Danilo Constantino. Then eventually, if we will follow that, tataas siya as number 2. Number 3 is Deputy Director General Uyami, will be the DCO. The vacant slot now will be the TCDS, number 4. So, pwede doon is 2-star. From the directorial staff, those who are may 2-star is qualified to be the chief of directorial staff.
So sir, ngayon, vacant pa rin yung DCA or yung TCDS lang?
Sa ngayon is dahil nag-retire siya, then wala yung DCA. Pwede naman i-appoint as officer in charge yung number 3. That could be possible habang wala pa. But pwede rin itaas, bangkante ang TCDS. Or the TCDS will also be the number 3 could be the number 4 as officer in charge. Pwede naman yun for the meantime that namimili pa yung number 4 ng TCDS. Ang retirement is it is compulsory kasi yan eh. So no choice naman tayo doon, but
I noticed.
ang coordination naman with COMELEC is that pag may mga movements is we inform them. Yun ang usapan because of the exigency of the service, mga palitan movements, it would be a normal transfer and movement, but it should be the COMELEC will be informed. For example, doon sa region, the COMELEC officer in the region will be informed prior or after the movement or transfer of any person. Yun ang coordination namin para hindi maistorbo yung kumbaga movements ng function ng Philippine National Police dito sa ating election.
Mag-fill up yun soon? How soon?
Hindi, siguro we'll just wait for the developments in the coming days. Let the leadership decide on who will be occupying the position of the chief of the directorial staff.
So sa region ka na, sir?
So yung spokesman ay bago na.
Yun lang. NCR sa CR pala. Ay, NCR. Nasa comfort room pala. Alin? Sa ngayon kasi mag-retire so far, unless bukas siguro, we'll see kung sinong i-appoint na
So,
officer in
madaming
charge.
kandidato ng two-star for the command.
Command group, yes, DCDS. Maraming 2-star naman sa directorial staff, meron din sa field, ilang 2-star natin sa field. So, pwedeng they will be, they're qualified to take that position.
Si Moro Lasso.
2-star si Jan Lasso.
Pagdilaw daw.
Jan Pagdilaw is also 2-star. Maraming 2-star sa directorial staff and in the field. Qualified naman itong mga kasama natin. Then we'll just wait siguro ang orders kung ano man pagdating ng mga araw. Tomorrow is Thursday. We have Thursday and Friday and the coming days.
So, may Monday na namin.
Sir, labing isa na yung police na nakuli sa Gamba.
Yes, again, it's only to show that even though our own personnel, wala kami patawad. Pag siya nag-violate, then we arrest them.
Parang hindi nakikinig kasi sinabi na dapat nakakinig.
May mga ibang sitwasyon doon based on reports that they were arrested because there are ingoing operations. So nahuli sila doon sa mga operations na yun.
So, would you not exempt them kasi nasa operation?
No, I mean, may nag-conduct ng operation, nahuli sila, andun sila, nag-violate sila ng batas. So, kung andun ka, may baril ka, hindi ka naka-uniforme, you're not following the rules of the election laws, then you will be arrested. Ganun ang policy. Okay? Thank you! Magandang umaga po sa inyo lahat.